Hey, this is Cecily, and you're watching my Artist in Residence show, Hip Hop Hatha. I'm so happy to be here as a part of UNICULT's Artist in Residence program. If you're just tuning in, you might have missed what just happened. It was my Hip Hop Hatha broadcast where I play music and lead you through a yoga series. So, what this is now is no music, that way we can post it to YouTube. I want to hear from you first before we get doing yoga. How are you feeling tonight? What's going on? Hi, welcome. We're going to do some yoga. You can get the music at hiphophatha.yoga. But before we get going, I want to hear how you're doing. What do you need? What does your body need? I know I'm feeling sleepy, so it's going to be a relaxed sort of thing. Anybody have any physical discomforts that they'd like to address? What can I do for you? Physical, emotional, spiritual. What do you need, people? Hi, welcome. You're at Hip Hop Hatha. We're going to do some yoga together. I'm actually catching my breath because I just led people through a series. Just breathe. I'm going to do some Ujjayi breathing. Ujjayi breathing is like this, except, and now with the mouth closed. So let's do some breathing together. Exhale. Hi, what's up? How are you doing tonight? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I don't know. Why am I going to block you? I think you're the one who should be asked, are you going to get yourself blocked? Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Questions? Okay. Questions from Hot Rod for you. What do you want to know? Hello, you're watching Hip Hop Hatha. We're about to answer some questions from Hot Rod for you. Maybe about yoga. Can I speak Spanish? A little bit. I don't know. The issue of blocking is more about you than me, you know, like I'm not that up on the blocking thing, so I mean, yeah, I think it's more about, do you want to get blocked? Go ahead, start asking questions. There's my question. Do you want to get blocked? All right. I don't think Hot Rod for you has a serious question. So anyone else have any issues with their body, areas of pain that they want to address? Let's get back to breathing exercises then. I'm going to teach you alternate nostril breathing. This is a great thing to do before bed. Okay, so you might want to blow your nose first, all right? But after that, there's a sort of funny hand position. These fingers down, ring finger and thumb up. Because it's nighttime, we're going to start by breathing in on the left nostril and then breathing out of that nostril as well. It might seem funny, but hey, I'm teaching you about yoga, okay? If you want to get the playlist that goes with this practice, it's at hiphophatha.yoga. Alright, so here's how we do it. You close off your right nostril, and with your left one you inhale for a count of 4, pause, exhale 4, pause, and I'll lead you through it. Okay, inhale, pause, exhale, pause, inhale, no I don't, exhale, inhale, I messed up there, sorry. Switch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Anyone ever had experience with this kind of breathing before? Hi, kitty. My hair is brown to blonde. I don't know. It's a lot of colors. Next, let's do some neck stretches. First, roll your shoulders. And I'm gonna get my tripod, make this a little more stable. Find a comfy seat. You might want to elevate your hips with a pillow. Why? Because when you elevate your hips, you allow them to open deeper. Are your teeth real? Yes. I kind of wish they weren't, though. I would totally get fancy veneers if I had the money. I like the look of fake teeth. I shouldn't say that, but it's true. Okay, finding a comfy seat. Okay. Head this way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Eyebrows, I went to, what's it called? Hey, what is it called? Keep stretching if you're stretching. This place at the mall that, Blush Brow Bar? Something like that. A brow bar. Hi! Okay. We're stretching, doing some yoga, so tip your head. Back, erect, but not overly erect. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, next stretch forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come up. Next stretch back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I missed the first part of what you said, so say it again, please. I'm gonna miss it again because it's time for moving our neck from side to side. Inhale, turn this way, very slowly, okay? Oh, one hole is big. I think you're using hole the wrong spelling. So I don't know what you mean. Okay, inhale. This whole, yeah, I mean, bodies aren't perfectly symmetrical. There's an illusion that we face from advertising media that bodies are quite symmetrical. They're really not. And often what you are confronted with is aspects of a person's body that are symmetrical, and that's what you remember, because the way our memories work is not the way photos work. In our memories, we can actually only focus on a very narrow depth of field at one time. When you look at a picture in a magazine, you see the entire depth of field equally clearly if that's what the photographer wants. And in contemporary advertising photography, that's usually what's going on. So, for example, my ears, not perfectly symmetrical. They each look fairly normal in its own way, but they're not. So a lot of us can go through life feeling weird because, you know, we have some part of us that's, oh, it's asymmetrical. Guess what? That's more normal than perfect symmetry. In fact, there's this creepy movie. Oh my god, I forget the name of it. It's the one where there's like an orphan girl who ends up being a Russian serial killer. Yeah, I think it's that one. they were able to make her look more creepy by making her face perfectly symmetrical. Hi! We're talking yoga and symmetry and the way bodies work. A huge part of yoga practice is learning how asymmetrical your body really is. It'll astound the new yoga practicer. You'll be like, what? Why does this side feel so different? That's life, you know. We come into this world with a dominant side, and then through our lives we develop musculature and thus ligaments, and that even influences our bones, and we become asymmetrical creatures. So one beautiful thing about yoga is the way we're able to bring a little symmetry back to our life and our body. Okay, so let's move on. Let's do a wrist and toe stretch. Ears. Okay. Okay, we're sitting on our toes, like this. We're gonna stretch our wrists like this, hands to the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That time my wrists hurt more than in the last broadcast. Okay, now we're going to switch the direction of our palms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now normally this is supposed to be a copy of my last broadcast, but I'm feeling the need for something a little different. I'm feeling the need for a heart opener. Check it out. I'm going to put my hands like this on my back. Already I'm getting some heart opening. Okay? So, slow down. Okay, we can go back to the stretch if you want. So, let's do that stretch again, together. We're going to sit on our heels. Palms down like this. And let's inhale for 5 breaths, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Here. You keep going. I'll show people what we're doing. Sitting on our toes and stretching our wrists by going like this. Keep it up. Easy? Good. Let's switch sides. This time, palms to the ground like this. Again, we're sitting on our toes. That way we're stretching both our wrists and toes at the same time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Heart opener. This is yoga, which includes meditation, actually. Yoga and meditation are part of the same umbrella of yoga. Really, yoga is not just asana. People confuse the word yoga with asana. Yoga is an umbrella term that includes the movements that we associate with yoga, also breathing, also meditation. So yeah, we're doing some asana, but there can be a little meditation too. All of this can be meditation. On that note, let me tell you how all this can be meditation. I'd like you to pick a color that represents how you'd like to feel. For me tonight, it's a shiny dark green. Through all of these movements, tap into that color and imagine that color. You can also play the playlist that I have up at hiphophatha.yoga, okay? Don't show what? Sorry, I missed the comment. Don't show what? Alright, we're going to do a heart opener together. Put your hands like this on your back if that's available to you. Squeezing the elbows to each other. We can do some meditations together. First, let's do this. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Now I'm keeping my stomach a little bit firm, tucking my tailbone to protect my back, but also allowing some gentle rounding here. This is a heart opener. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come out together. Thanks. Meditation. Person who wanted meditation, tell me what's going on in your life. Do you need meditation for anxiety, for depression, for focus? Just because, what is bringing you to meditation? Sad? Okay. Any other factors you'd like to consider? Lopsided, we'll get to you. And let's do this meditation first in recovery. Okay. To begin this meditation, let's learn something called a mudra. It's a hand position. It's like this. Thumbs touching, pinkies touching the wrist. The reason that we put our hands like this is it's a symbol to remind us something. It's to remind us of the lotus flower. The lotus flower grows from the mud. Any ideas why it's significant that the lotus flower grows from the mud? Any thoughts of why we would meditate on that? The mud, dirt, the nastiest dirt. The only way to improve your situation is going through it. The more you try and run from your feelings, the more the sadness will catch up with you. So we're going to do something here. We're going to imagine at the root of our body all the dirt. But dirt is potent, right? Dirt is where you plant seeds. So imagine inhaling, and all the sadness, you're not running from it. You're allowing it to sink into the earth where it nourishes. Sadness gives life depth, gives you wisdom. There's no need to run from it. So feel all the sadness. Inhale. All the sadness goes to the ground. Exhale. Breathing light onto your lotus flower. Inhale. All the sadness, feel it all, and let it to the ground. Exhale for your lotus flower. I'm doing this cool kind of breathing called Ujjayi, where I constrict my throat. Listen. It does mean your butt, actually. I'll tell you about chakras. Chakras are a metaphor, okay? So you don't have to think of this in a literal way. But at the root of our body, we have a chakra. And this chakra is an energy center. Think of this as a metaphor, okay, people? It's not like you have a little red marble in your belly, in the base of you. But by picturing this red area of our body, we can understand something about humans and the interaction between our emotions and our bodies and our spirit. So, we send our sadness to this root chakra because it's the chakra most connected to the earth. Like when you sit, or when you, defecate. What are you doing at that time? You're processing what you took in and releasing it back to the earth. So that's a really good place for your sadness to go. You put our hands back in the mudra. Inhale. Send the sadness to the earth. Don't run from it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to switch the position of my legs. I have this cool cushion I'm going to sit on. It's nice to elevate your hips when you're sitting. Glad you're learning something. Now, someone else here. Well, I wasn't going to talk about that chakra, but hey, you brought it up, so. Someone else was talking about standing straight. Are you still here standing straight? If not, we'll move on. But I'll give standing straight another second to come back. Standing straight? Okay. Standing straight. Okay, standing straight. I want to talk about feet. Let's stand up. Okay, standing straight. Something we can do to begin standing straight is up. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to read really good from here, so give me a second to get to comments. Making my feet hip-width distance apart, that's about 2 fists. 2 fist distance apart. And I'm making the outside edges of my feet parallel. That means that my inner toes are probably a little closer together than my heels are. Lift your toes. When you lift your toes, you get the feeling of active feet. You lifting your toes? Let's keep them lifted. It's a good feeling to get. When you have your toes lifted, you pretty much have to stand in a healthy way. It hurts. Okay, yeah. You can let them rest for a second if it hurts, but this is a good exercise. It'll strengthen your feet in a way that'll help you stand straight. From here, feel your legs strong. A teeny micro bend in your knees, right? Not walked out. Teeny micro bend. I'm going to angle myself. Here, let's practice what it's like to tip and curl the pelvis. Hello. Okay, so we have our feet hip-width distance apart. We have the outside edges of the feet parallel. Hi. Who is this? Hi, miss you too. Okay. So, we're going to tuck and curl the pelvis to get the feel of what it's like to be in a neutral pelvis. So, inhale, tuck, scooping the tailbone like this. Exhale, like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now come to a neutral place. I'm firm in here. Feel good in my back. And I'm still keeping my toes up just to keep that feeling of active feet going on. Thanks. Comes from yoga and eating a lot. We're talking about good posture. Starts from the ground up. Don't kick the cat. I know it happens. Say hi, Keaton. Yeah. Okay, back to posture. Let's get to the chest. So we've got our feet, we've got our legs, we've got our pelvis in neutral. Let's work with our shoulders. Hunching and open. Hunching and open. Inhale, open. Exhale, hunch. Inhale, open. Exhale, hunch. Inhale, open. Exhale, hunch. Now let's stand somewhere in the middle, okay? After you do those. Meet me in the middle. So now that you've hunched and opened, you probably can feel what's the middle. It doesn't have to be forced. You don't have to have fake nice posture. That's actually bad posture. Yeah, right? So, we're somewhere in the middle. At this point, you don't have to be holding your abs like crazy. A very gentle, tight feeling in your abs will suffice, okay? Just like an engagement. engagement. If someone punched you, it's not that hard that would repel them, but it's more like just a nice like awareness of your own core. Let's deal with the balance of the shoulders. So let's go side. Okay, I didn't hear what you said before, so whatever. And side. I'm adjusting, you guys. Okay. Working on your shoulders. Oops, okay. Okay, so side and side. Except feet hip width distance apart. Side and side. Let's return to all the things we've talked about so far. Feet parallel. I have my toes lifted to get that experience of what it's like to have really healthy feet muscles engaged the way they should be. Of course, you don't walk around with your toes up, but this is a good shortcut for practice. I gotta go. How do I find you again? I'm here every night at 8:08 p.m. for the first broadcast. Then again after that with the silent broadcast. I'm artist in residence here until August 27th, and then I'll be back on my own channel, Hip Hop Hatha. Okay, back to posture. So, toes lifted, outside edges of feet parallel. Sorry, I keep wanting to respond. Oh, good. Okay, glad you like it. Outside edges of feet parallel, strong in the legs, strong in the core with a neutral pelvis. Okay. Hip Hop Hatha, let me show you. hiphophatha.yoga, and it'll be at Hip Hop Hatha, but I'm here on this channel doing an artist in residence with UNICULT until August 27th. So every night, 8:08 p.m., and you can go to that website for the links and stuff. There, that's probably easier than me shaking it. Hip Hop Hatha. You can also go there for tonight's playlist. That's what I did my 8:08 broadcast to. So, who's in the house right now? What do we have going on? Who's here? You're so welcome. Thanks for being here. Check out the UNICULT if you haven't yet. So who's here? What are you doing? What's going on? What brings you here? Are you interested in posture? Because that's what we were talking about. But if that's no longer the topic at hand, that's okay. We can move on. Do some active rest. Active rest is great, you guys. Yes. Yes to what? Posture? You're sore. If you're sore, come back tomorrow for Hip Hop Hatha at 8:08, okay? Alright, posture. Back to posture. Okay, so let's reiterate it all again. It doesn't hurt to say it again. We've got feet parallel, hip width distance apart, which is 2 fists. Got our legs fairly neutral. We tipped our spine back and forth in our pelvis to find a nice neutral spine. We opened and closed our chest to find neutral shoulders. We have a very gentle firming of our abs. And there you go. Good posture isn't something you have to force. And in fact, that'll backfire. Trust me. Love you too. I think now would be a good time for Shavasana, active rest. So, this is actually the most important part of a yoga practice. Might not seem that way. Yeah, do it. Okay, I'll give you a second. Hi. Tony. Tony, you're catching the tail end of this, but I'm really glad you're here anyways. How's it going? Tony, what's going on? What's up with you? What are you doing? What's your night like? Good. We were just talking about posture. At 8:08, I did a yoga practice and I posted, oh hi, I posted the playlist at hiphophatha.yoga, so you can go find that there. And we're about to take Shavasana at the wall. We love you, Tony. So, let me show you this one more time. To get tonight's playlist, go to hiphophatha.yoga. Yes, it was so good. And now my favorite part, legs at the wall. What does this do for you? All kinds of stuff. So, this is my wall. I'm using my door actually, not even a real wall. And I'm gonna lay all up on it. Okay, I'm getting right next to it and twisting onto it. Getting your feet and hips above your head and heart is really good for you to do this every day. It's great for your brain. Switches up blood flow, good for circulation, good for chronic pain. You don't have to take my word for it either. Try it. Show you what I'm doing. Legs are up the wall. Doing active rest. Today's yoga practice sink in. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. Well, it's been an interesting night, but I super enjoyed. Came home from yoga teacher training. Yes, you can. You can sleep like that. Yes, and Tony, come back tomorrow at 8:08 my time. That's 3 hours later East Coast time. That's when I have a playlist going and I lead you through a whole yoga practice. Then after that's done, I do a silent practice that's a little more chill. Yay, thanks. Hot rod. I don't know your deal. Where my cat's at? Come here. Got cats in the house. It's all the props we had from the night. Here's my kitty. Thanks. I'm currently artist in residence here until August 27, and then I'll be back on my own channel, Hip Hop Hatha. But until then, you can find me here at 8:08. And UNICULT has an awesome show, 7 p.m. every night at 7 p.m. Is everyone here familiar with the UNICULT? Come on, Hot Rod. Hot Rod, are you up on the UNICULT? It's okay, Tony. Hot Rod's a complicated person. All right. You guys, are you all up on the UNICULT? Do you know what it is? Do you know where I am right now, digitally speaking? Do you understand the digital home that we call the UNICULT? It's this really cool cult. It's a digital cult for millennials. Bye! See you tomorrow! Yeah, definitely check out the UNICULT. Uni's 7 p.m. broadcast is a real treat. Uni is a spiritual leader, an artist, great singer, and I think you'll really enjoy her work. I'm a cult member. I am doing a yoga pose. Feet at the wall is a yoga pose. Check it out. You happen to be here at the end of this, but yeah, we're doing yoga. I'm about to let you guys go. It's about that time of night. Thank you. Thanks. Any last questions before I go? I feel like there's something in the air not said. Something someone really wants to ask. There's only a few of you, so your butt hurts for that position. Just take a pillow under it. You're totally allowed to do that. I know. I feel like there's a burning question right beneath the surface that someone has and they're not asking. It's only Hot Rod and one other person here, so it's one of you guys. frog pose. Oh, you missed it. Dude, we did so many poses before and you're late, but tomorrow we'll be back at 8:08 p.m. with music and then without music, like you're watching right now. See if I can ask the burning question. The burning question, guys. Thanks. The burning question. Yeah, it is, right? This is a great pose. The body is a complicated piece of meat. So, why? Why? Because when, the burning question. When you have a complex system, changing one part of it can have effects throughout the whole of the system. When we have our legs up against the wall, we're changing our circulation. We're changing the way the heart needs to work. We're changing the gravity's effect on fascia. Fascia. It's fascia, but sometimes I want to say fascia, and I don't know why. Maybe because one of my teachers says fascia. Anywho, by putting our legs up against the wall, we do something major to a complex system. And that's how it is, a complex system. 90 degree? Like this, you mean? Is that better? Oh. Is this what you are requesting? I don't know. Okay, anyways, complex system. When you change just one part of a complex system, you can affect change throughout the system. That's the way it is with a lot of things, like sadness. You don't have to fix your life to be less sad. Just changing one little aspect of your life, just doing 5 minutes of yoga a day, gets things moving in the right direction. Making a call to a hotline about depression puts things, changes everything. There are so many ways to treat depression. There's so many ways to treat anxiety. There's so many ways to just make a bad day a little better. Taking just one piece of action is enough to start moving the scale. Good. Really though, you made you happy. Don't thank me. You showed up. You started out kind of weird, asking me if I was going to kick you out. And I was like, I don't know, are you going to kick you out? I didn't know how it was going to go. But you made it a positive experience. I really didn't. I was here doing what I was going to do, you know. I'm here doing hip-hop Hatha. I had an agenda. You made this a good thing for you. So I want to congratulate you for having a good night. Okay, guys. It feels like the burning question has been answered. So I'm going to go. I'll be back at 8:08 tomorrow. Check out Uni's show, 7 p.m. Bye!